In today's episode, I want to give you a few reasons why you may want to pick up the Samsung Galaxy S23 FE in 2024-2025. So let's start off why you would want to pick up the Samsung Galaxy S23 FE, and that is the price. Because when it was released back in October 2023, it retailed for around $600 for the 128GB model. However, fast forward a year later, you can pick up the same device on the refurbished market for around $350 from the likes of Amazon. And again, that is for the 128GB model. Or you may want to opt for the newly released Samsung Galaxy S24 FE, which has a starting price of $650 for the 128GB model. And basically has all of the features of the S23 FE. I'll let you do the maths. The other great thing with this device is that you not only have the 60Hz refresh rate, but you can also bump it up to 120Hz refresh rate, giving you a smoother scrolling experience. Now, this should not be taken lightly, because take the latest iPhone 16, which retails for $800 plus tax. It only comes with a 60Hz refresh rate. The device does come with two nano SIMs, so you can use one for personal and the other for work, or one for personal and the other for travel, which saves you carrying two phones or swapping SIMs. When the S23 FE was released, it came with 4 years of software updates and 5 years of security patch updates. If you're looking to pick up the S23 FE a year after release, then you will get 3 years of software updates and 4 years of security patch updates, meaning the device is still future-proof. You should get software updates all the way up to and including Android 17. Alternatively, you could opt to purchase the newly released S24 FE, which is retailing for around $600 for the 128GB model. And there you will get 7 years of software and security patch updates up until the year 2031. The device has an IP68 dust and water resistant rating, meaning you can have this submerged in water for 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. When it comes to biometrics, the device does come with a PIN, pattern, fingerprint and face unlock, which does work really well. Charging the device may take you over an hour. However, you do get wireless charging and reverse wireless charging, meaning you can charge a pair of earbuds on the back of the device, or help a friend out by charging up their own device and giving them a top up. The cameras on here are fully loaded. As you can see in the bottom carousel there, you do have some options available to you. Whilst we're here in this photo option, you can see that you can now distinguish between the lenses. So you're currently on the default 12 megapixel. Tap on it and you get the 50 megapixel lens. That's really cool. And now if we go, we'll come back to the video option later. Let's go into the more section. Look at this. You got slow motion, night, portrait video, you got panorama, and you also have this director's view. And the beauty with this one is you can see, you can be recording the front and rear facing cameras at the same time. You can also do split screen view. This is really useful, especially if you're giving a tutorial. Okay, so let's now go to the video option, and if you look at the top here, you can record up to 4K 60 frames per second on the rear facing camera. And if we turn this around, so now we have the front facing camera, and you can record up to 4K 60 frames per second, which is really nice. So if we go back to the rear facing camera, you also have the ability of recording in 8K at 24 frames per second. This is excellent. Shooting in 8K is fine. However, it does create large files and will eat up the internal storage capacity of your device very quickly. And especially if you've purchased the 128GB model, and if you take the system storage from that, which I think is around 22 or 23 gigabytes. So you will see shooting in 8K will eat up that internal storage capacity very quickly. Let's now take a look at some photos and videos taken with the device. Whilst you do that, I shall take a walk on Copacabana Beach behind me, and I'll see you at the other end. Just so you know, the photos and videos you're about to see have not been altered pre or post production. If you're enjoying this video, a subscribe to the channel below would be like a ray of sunshine, and it is free to do, as my analytics are showing less than 1% of you watching are subscribers. And a big thank you to those of you who have subscribed to the channel. The big standout this year are AI features, which were originally released on the S24 series and on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. And guess what? They have also filtered their way down to the S24 FE and the S23 FE. If you have any doubts about the AI features on the S23 FE, just take a look here. You have all of them available to you. And the other thing to note is that some of these will work offline or without a SIM in the device, which is excellent. And just to rubber stamp my point, over here we have the S24 Ultra, and again it has all of the exact same AI features on the S23 FE. So you can see right here that you are not being shortchanged in any shape or form. Of course, you do have the popular circle to search feature, which is not only on the S24 Ultra but also on this S23 FE, and as you can see, it is fast and accurate, and you can use it to search for objects, places, famous faces, and the written text. Did you know that you can also use the circle to search feature to solve mathematical problems like so? And again, look at that, it is fast and accurate. In a very recent update with One UI 6.1.1, you now have the Sketch to Image feature, which again is a lot of fun. So if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend doing so. And as you can see, it just takes a few moments, and look at that. We get different images of my original sketch. As good as these AI features are, one thing to remember is that they do belong to Google, and you can continue using them free up until the 31st of December 2025. And up until the publication of this video, Samsung have not announced whether it will go behind a paywall, but in the meantime you can continue using it for free. Like the expensive flagship S24 Ultra, you do have a secure folder on the S23 FE, and what that allows you to do is to have a separate folder where you can take photos and videos. You also have a separate gallery, and you have a calendar. You can take notes, files, have separate contacts, and all of this away from prying eyes. The device keeps giving because you also get Samsung DeX, which allows you to project whatever's on your device onto a computer monitor or a television screen, thus taking advantage of that large real estate. And you can use your device as the tracking pad. And if that's not enough, you can also use your device at the same time. This is excellent. And again, this is also on the flagship S24 Ultra series. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I see no reason upgrading to the S24 FE for incremental changes when the S23 FE will suffice. And the price of the S23 FE will be music to your wallet. Now, if you're coming from an older device, then it may be worth getting the S24 FE. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. My name is Shola. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another episode. Peace.